What's up, Bank Squad? ToniiBankz here, back at it again with another video. Hopefully everybody is having a great day today. I know I promised you guys the next video would be a webcam video, and I believe that was like 2 or 3 videos ago, so this isn't ideally the way that I would like to record it, but you know, sometimes you gotta mix it up. So for today's commentary, you guys are gonna have webcam footage. Usually I would like to, you know, kind of, play as I go, like me actually playing matching go along with you guys, kind of like a live gameplay type of thing. But like I said, today we are improvising. Now today I want to talk to you guys about free-for-all. Free-for-all has been such a big game mode for myself since I started playing Call of Duty. Free-for-all was just the game mode that I always gravitated to. You know, it's every man for himself. If you are not getting, you know, first, second, or third, or even first, matter of fact, you know, it is nobody else's fault but yourself. And I loved that aspect of free-for-all. Now, throughout the years of Call of Duty being here and just navigating through the different systems, the different type of movements, I feel like at the point that we are right now in Modern Warfare 2, and honestly like the past few years, probably since Modern Warfare 2019, I feel like free-for-all is now becoming a game mode that is just not feasible. It's just not fun to play. You really can't complete a match. There's just a lot of holes and a lot of issues with it, and it kind of does suck because, like I said, it is a staple of me. This is actually the last free-for-all gameplay that I have recorded for you guys, or even played after this. This was my final free-for-all gameplay, and I just can't seem to play it. There's a lot of issues in my opinion, and I feel like it started, like I said, in MW 2019, just with the new movement and how everything is going. I just feel like it changed the pace of free-for-all and just how it was when it came to the core. So let's go to like the first main thing that I have an issue with, and this gameplay is a perfect idea for that, or is like a perfect example, I should say, of this thing. Is time limit matches. It is an issue that has been here since MW 2019, and I am not the only one who complains about it. I see people complain on Twitter, people complain on YouTube, just in general about when they do play free-for-all, if they even decide to play free-for-all, that when it does come that time, most of the matches that they play go the time limit, and that is exactly how this one is. I get to 29 kills, but the game ends before I can even get that 30th kill. And before with free-for-all, that just would not happen. You would not make it to a full 10 minutes. That's just something that is just not, it just wouldn't happen. The only reason that would happen would be if somebody's just like, the lobbies are not full. Other than that, it just never happened. It would end at 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 6 minutes, different things like that. And I just think that's one of those issues. This one went for the 10 minutes, and I honestly don't know what they could do to kind of work around it. There's other things that I do have to complain about, and so maybe with those things, you know, it can, if you fix those, it can make it a little bit better. Who knows? The next one is the new movement. You know, Vanguard was probably, I don't know, Vanguard and Cold War both had, you know, pretty decent movement, but I still feel like free-for-all was kind of trash in those. Cold War was like probably the best that we have gotten to what it used to be, but you still hit those time limit matches and just staleness of free-for-all. Modern Warfare 2019 was absolutely horrible. Vanguard was just a shit game in general, so it was everywhere, and the movement, I don't know if it's much different from what it used to be, because like I said, Cold War had the most, I guess, the most comparable movement, I guess I can say, to the old Call of Duties, and even this one kind of has that. It's a mix. I feel like it's a mix of like old movement and new movement, especially with having all the developers like come together to make this one game. It really does feel like you have a mix of everything coming together. Now with that slower movement, that does lead to people camping. Now I don't know if they make the movement faster, if people would still camp, or vice versa. Who knows? You know, maybe we'll see that in the future. I don't know if I'll even play free-for-all anymore. If they do decide to do, you know, like some updates or change it in the future, I'll definitely try it just to see if it has improved, and I'll definitely try it throughout the 2-year cycle that we have this year, and we'll have to see kind of what happens, what it turns into, if it stays the same, if it gets better, if it gets worse. Now with that, time to kill also kind of ties into it. Now I don't know if maybe the time to kill was a little bit longer in the sense of, you know, you can have more of a gunfight, if the pace would be a little bit better. I don't know. The TTK right now is a little fast. Sometimes it does feel like you die in 2 to 3 bullets, and it does suck, but I don't know, I would think that maybe with a faster time to kill, that the flow of the game would move a little bit faster. I just can't seem to understand what is that core issue, that one little issue that is really, you know, tearing the free-for-all community apart. Now, this is something that I am wondering, only for the sheer fact of, with this being a 2-year cycle, there is going to be a lot of remade maps that come into the game. Now, this is those times where I would try free-for-all again, just to see if it plays similar, if it plays, you know, different from, you know, comparing the movements. Is it a better free-for-all experience playing a Modern Warfare 2 map versus me playing a Modern Warfare 2 22 map? You know, who knows? We'll have to see. It is definitely an experiment that I want to test out, just to see, you know, if that aspect can't be brought back excuse me, within Modern Warfare 22 itself. Now, the last thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is red dots on the mini map. I do not know why they switched this. I know they want us to use the compass at the top, and yeah, from time to time I will look at it, but it is not the same as having the red dots on the minimap, and I know they are strict. They want to stick to this one thing of making it different. Of all things, I do not know why it would be this one thing, but I do feel like this is one of those main things that takes free-for-all and kind of skews it a little bit from what it used to be. So who knows if maybe in the future, if they ever do decide to switch it. I think like since 2019 it has been like that. I can't remember. Cold War, like I said, you know, I played a lot of it, I just don't remember too much from it. And then the same for Vanguard. I handful, maybe like 6 hours, maybe not even that. Honestly, absolutely hated the game, tried to get into it, just never really worked out. But red dots, basically go back, take some steps back, rewatch all, you know, the old Call of Duties, and see what those best things are, not only just for the free-for-all community, but just for the Call of Duty community in general, and maybe take some notes from that and kind of implement them within the new Call of Duties, and maybe revamp them just a little bit, just to make them, you know, relevant and up to date to the times that we are working with right now. But I don't know, guys, you have to let me know what your personal opinion is with free-for-all, because I don't know if I can play this shit for 2 years. Like I said, I haven't even been playing free-for-all. I've been playing literally everything under the sun except for that. You know, it's always my go-to, but I've been playing Kill Confirm, Hardpoint, Team Deathmatch, Domination, and Search, and that's just been the rotation, and I'm having a lot more fun. Free-for-all had me cheesed 24/7, and it was definitely getting on my nerves. So to actually mix it up and play some different game modes, it is relieving, but it doesn't fully, you know, hit all the boxes. It doesn't check off all the boxes, because my one true love, where I belong, where I truly belong every day when I hop on a Call of Duty, is in a free-for-all lobby. And if I can't have that at the end of the day, then it's not 100%. But hey, this is what we're gonna have to deal with. Let me know what you guys think, and who knows, maybe they'll fix it.